Good morning, Flosstube friends. Long time no see. I've missed you so much. Today is Tuesday, February 11th, and I want to get this out there because life has been crazy as usual, and so that follow-up video for like a week after my last video never happened, and I keep looking at my calendar and writing film video, and then things come up. So it's early here. It's also very stormy. I hope the whole bit of lighting won't be terrible, but I'm in our little front bedroom so that I don't disturb others, and just want to share. I would love to do a whip parade the way so many floss tubers are doing right now, but I don't have as much together as I would like to. I'm going to show you today progress on my focus for a finish, and then the other whips that I need to finish this year, with one new start that I'd like to add into that finish soon because I'd like it to be a gift. Then I have some fun housekeeping. I want to share an Etsy shop with you and some beautiful work that was sent to me, and a short book review if I can remember how to find the picture of the book. Forgive me for looking away. So a fun chat, and I hope it finds you doing well, enjoying your stitching, not having too much bad weather. We seem to have had a lot of that lately, and knowing that I'm sending love and hugs from rainy Texas. So first, I would like to show the piece that I would like to throw into my rotation as a start. I know I've shown you this before. I actually won this in a giveaway. It's been so long ago, I don't remember from whom I won it, but I do remember giving them credit. It's Hands-On Designs, a hug and a cup. And since one of our sons is a manager of a Starbucks store here in our area, this is going to be for him. So I just went and got the Belfast linen 32 count that they sell at Hobby Lobby. I have used this before, and it's good linen. And then these will be the colors, the beautiful colors in DMC that we will put on that, with some red as well. I don't have the red pulled. So hug in a cup, Hands-On Designs, adding that in because he needs that for his apartment or maybe his store. For you coffee lovers out there, I think this looks like a quick workup. Then you remember the project that my husband had ordered that is a beautiful work of art, Monet, the Thames below Westminster. And this has not come out since our trip, to tell you the truth, but I will show you that progress, and I want to say that I need to be working on this. He really wants this to be done and framed. It doesn't look like anything, but if you remember, this is the wharf, and is it upside down? Who knows? That's going to take a little time to figure out up and down. But we had talked about how subdued the colors are on this one. It is on Ada, but it is full coverage, so it will be fairly large. But one that I'm doing because he likes it so much, and I need to work on some full coverage. I think it's good for me. Then two little mill hills. I have no idea why these are not finished. It's human nature, I guess, to let them get in the bottom of the pile. Look at this, though. This is Scotland Santa. I mean, how close can I be? You know, let's just sit down and do it. Most of what's left is the beading and then his beard, which for some reason has scared me. You see that little loopy beard. I'm not sure how to execute that, but I'm sure there are instructions. So this has got to be a finish. I mean, it could have been on the Christmas tree this year. I love these. I don't know what my problem is. And then his companion, Wales Santa, is not quite as far along, but pretty close. Look at those beautiful gold beads. The colors in these are so rich. I remember putting these blue beads on and thinking how gorgeous that was. Hope you can see with my bad lighting. So that is the Wales Santa. I'm gonna get a glare. And there's so many of these Santas. If I could finish these, we could start a collection of Mill Hills. You remember that I was working a little bit on this old Dimensions kit called The Holy Family. And it has also not come back out, but I want you to remember, and it always messes up the lighting of the filming because on the dark black Ada, the colors don't show up. But this again would be so beautiful for Christmas, hanging in our home, and I love that design that looks like a stained glass window. Then you remember how excited I had been, and you know, I don't even have the graph to show you, or the picture, the preview, but Papillon Creations, my Mary, Queen of Scots, who got put in timeout because I have a counting error. This one is so hard to show, but it is on a really nice linen with a DMC, and it is redder than this is making it look. The bottom is almost finished. There's a motif down below that isn't showing. People, I should not let counting errors slow me down. That's frustrating. So it's that motif down at the bottom that is going to need some frogging. There's something going on there. But I had been so excited about this piece. It is so gorgeous. I just need to add this in and try to get a finish. This linen is like butter. It is just soft and the color is gorgeous. So, need to do it. And then my friend in Virginia, Donna, and I have been texting back and forth. Where is Summer Quakers? We need to get Summer Quakers back out. You remember the gorgeous Valdani threads, and you can see a lot of them have been used up a lot. But this piece is one I just need to finish very soon because we would like to start another Rosewood Manor. So let me try to give it to you in its entirety, which probably isn't going to show. I wonder if I adjusted the light, if that would, oh, hey, that helped a bit. Maybe. Let me come in closer. You know that the variegation on these Valdani threads is just gorgeous. So we are pulling this back out, both of us. This was the large motif that I was starting when I put it away. And on the preview, you will see that this is the motif I'm starting. That is a little intimidating, I admit. But then what is left is not as significant. So I'm wondering if I should go back over here and do this one and work this way. I'm going to think about that. I don't travel with this one. It stays home because I don't think it can be hand washed with the Valdani threads or with the hand-dyed linen. So there is a little bit of slower progress just because I don't take it anywhere. But as we've said so many times before, Rosewood Manor, beautiful, beautiful designs. These Quakers, just so much variety to stitch. So I highly, highly recommend those to you. And I want to show you more progress very soon on that. Then my focus for a finish that has gotten all the love lately is my Mora Blackburn. sampler, which is a Bothy Threads kit called Country Cottage. And I got the bug with this one. I don't want to put it down, but I just haven't had much stitching time, so it hasn't gotten much love. But it's gotten all the love lately. So I've got this one set up on my little board so that you can see. I mean, so close. So the border at the bottom is complete except for a few little stitches on each corner. So this week I've been trying to go up the sides with that border, trying to double check myself, making myself nervous that it's not going to meet up. And then I think I will go back and fill in the pinks and the lighter greens. Are there yes, there are some lighter greens in there. My friends, I apologize for the lighting. We're doing the best we can with this stormy weather. So as you remember, in that middle box will be my name and the year it is completed. But I want to focus on the adorable animals. You remember that I had said how anxious I was to get those done. So we have the 4 sheep who to me are just jumping out of that fabric. And then the 2 deer, or some people would call them stags. And then the bluebirds. And you also remember that I changed the brown birds in the middle to blue. But as we've discussed, these colors are cheerful and beautiful. I really like them on this fabric. This is another piece of that fabric from Hobby Lobby, by the way, the 32 count Belfast linen. I believe it's in natural. So the house is finished and we talked about the bricks. What is that on there? Oh, that's just some lint. The house is finished, the roof, the alphabet at the top. So we're going to get the border all the way around. Once that is finished, we will put name and year. And this will go direct to the framers. This will not go in my box. I want this on the wall. And then 1 more, 2 more. Lots of whips. This has not been out of its envelope, but you remember the Mississippi House Longwood. I finished the companion piece Montaigne. I believe this one could see a finish. I'll just remind you of how much had been done. So the house is what needs my attention now. And a little bit more of tree over here. I absolutely, please excuse me, I absolutely love the way the clouds look in that blue sky. And then there is something about this tree, the way that is shaded, that I just think is beautiful. So we will have the same greens blended over here, and then the house in the middle. And then these 2 should go to the framers as companion pieces. So that's what will be in the middle there where the house is. Whew, it's more than I thought, but it will go in with all the other. Oh my word, people. This is an Old Dimensions kit. And I really think I'm going to do a bell pull with this one because I can do it myself. But it also has not had any more work lately. Let me try to show you what we have. This is such a happy piece. Such a happy piece. But the whole motif at the bottom is still to go. And a good bit there in the middle. The church area is almost finished except for horse, buggy, and a little bit of the background. Fence, there's a fence. Again, this is the Ada that came in the kit. But a piece I would love to hang in our living area. All right, and one more that also came from a giveaway Stitching by the Lake, I remember. And it's the lovely Ann Thompson, who owns a stitch shop up in Arkansas. Shepherd's Needle, I believe. Anyway, I started this piece and had to frog it because it was when I had a bad cold and my eyes were not working. So I started it again, but do you know what? I do not like this on this fabric. I had seen this stitched at my local Stitch Niche needlework shop, and she did not know what the fabric was, but it was a linen. I want to say it was more this color, kind of a cream or a beige. Well, what would you call that? Natural ivory? Ivory, that's the color. And it made this, where is she? This angel just radiate. It was beautiful. So this is going to start on a different piece of fabric, but I do want to stitch it as well because this has been a year when prayer has been critical to me and to our family. So this angel is going to be stitched, but I'm going to go get the fabric. I'm going to get her to take it off the wall and figure out what fabric it is. I would really like to do this in memory of my mother, so this has to be a special piece. So there is the beginning of the whip parade, and I am overwhelmed just talking about it. But what a blessing to have so many projects to enjoy and to pull up when we have the urge. Let me tell you quickly about my friend who has sent me a beautiful piece to share with you. And I also want to tell you about her Etsy shop. And we will move from that to one item of stash or acquisition and a book review. This sweet friend is a viewer, subscriber, and her sister is my daughter's mother-in-law. So I know her sister. I have not met her. And I hope she doesn't mind me saying her first name is Pam. Hello, Pam. She has sent me these beautiful hot pads. She is a gifted quilter. And look at the back of these. Oops. I love dogwood. I don't know if she knew that. Probably. And look at the little chickadees. Aren't those chickadees? So they match the back and the front. But if I could show you her beautiful quilting. And of course, she knew I loved the blues. So she makes all kinds of lovely pieces, but these are for sale on the Etsy shop in other colors. And you know what? It even has the sweet little tab in case you wanted to hang it. And her work is just impeccable. It's just gorgeous. So the name of the Etsy shop, if you are interested in looking at what they have, is Rafter Road, R-A-F-T-E-R, Road Treasures, Rafter Road Treasures on Etsy. And not only does she have the beautiful hot pads, but she has doll quilts. There are a few items of stitchy interest, some fabric. I'm trying to remember what else, but you must jump on there and look at her beautiful work. It is her sister's Etsy shop, Pam's sister's Etsy shop. But I am thrilled to have these. I know I should use them for hot pads, but I think I would rather just use them for decoration. And perfect for spring coming up, but many other colors on the website. So please check them out. And I'm going to put that Etsy shop down below so that you can remember the name of it and just check that out. Okay, one item of stash and a book review, and we are finished. So long ago, it was before Christmas, my daughter and I wanted to run to the Stitch Niche. I try not to go too often. And she had found a pattern she loved. And I got this. I was going to make it for my husband for Christmas. Well, it never even came out of the envelope, obviously. But is this not the sweetest colonial design Merry Christmas to Thee. It is Milady's Needle, designed by Gloria Moore. I've never done Milady's Needle before, but we just loved this. And it does use, it uses Anchor, Weeks, and Gentle Arts, but it also gives you a DMC conversion. And I will definitely use the DMC. There we go. The detail on this. So I can put the year, and I can put his initials, I guess, or mine. I don't know. So anyway, that's going in the rotation as well. They suggest that you do it on 32 count linen. This is on amber linen. But that just appealed to me so much. So that's the one piece of haul, or stash as we call it. Now, you know that I have made a lot of use of audiobooks because I'm so busy with my work, and if I'm sitting down, I want to be stitching. So I have worked through 2 of these books in the last month, I guess. This is the first one, An Irish Country Doctor. Patrick Taylor is the author. I believe the one I just finished is called An Irish Country Village. It reminds me a bit of the James Herriot books. He was the British veterinarian, but this is an Irish general practitioner doctor, young man who goes in with an older, more experienced doctor, and you fall in, and you are in that village, and you are living with those characters. There's a teeny bit of language and a teeny bit of medical gory, but not anything troublesome. And I'm ready to go to Ireland. It is such fun. So there is a series, and I'm working my way through that. Just highly recommend if you like to read about other countries, other cultures, and then the small town life of these 2 doctors and all the characters involved in their practice. Guys, I've run on too long. I have to get ready and leave for work. Again, sending my love and hugs. Thank you so much for your subscriptions, for your comments. That giveaway is coming. Shall I plan it for the next video? Let me plan to talk about it next video, and then we'll set a date for a drawing a couple of weeks after. I hope it will be sooner rather than later. Take care, enjoy every stitch, and I want to see you very soon. Bye.